when people call you names and the M word's thrown around, when you're told to go back to your own country, when you're in your own country, there are literally millions and millions of people who will have experienced much, much worse, and that needs to change.
In the past years, I've had racist names being called to me, but lately, if anybody had said anything to me, I'd just ignore them.
I remember the struggle. I remember how hard it was for my mum with the multiple jobs she had. I remember how it was for my dad to keep me racing. Then on top of that, that other struggle with acceptance and not fitting in, it was all bubbled up into, created the beast, I guess, that you see on the track.
World Championship record is equalled. Lewis Hamilton wins the Turkish Grand Prix and is a 7-time champion of the world. Formula One has seen on a Friday since 2003. Welcome along to this experimental weekend here at Silverstone. It's a 27.3 for Lewis Hamilton. It's a 27.4 for Max Verstappen. So then Hamilton, Verstappen and Bottas as they reach the end of the middle section. Hamilton is a tenth of a second quicker in the middle part of the lap, and Max Verstappen picks up 2 tenths. A man who was on pole last time we came into Silverstone is quickest, but not for long. Hamilton beats him and Verstappen his time so far. Bottas with a 27.4 for the first sector. Hamilton's beaten that with a 27.2.
That's a cracking first lap. Can Max Verstappen find any grip right at the end
of this lap? Verstappen gets to the end of the first sector, 2 tenths down on Lewis Hamilton, and home hero British driver Lewis Hamilton at 34.8 in the middle sector.
Yeah, his personal best as well. Oh, a lot of oversteer there in Vale.
Hamilton gets to the line and can't improve. It's second for Verstappen. Hamilton, as you can hear from the cheers, fastest in qualifying, where it is definitely hammer time tonight. Down was Max Verstappen, and Hamilton pretty much matching his best first sector time. Hamilton is cruising, it seems, on his way to winning and qualifying here. Fastest. Hamilton will cross the line now. Tall. He goes faster still, and the crowd absolutely love it. Hamilton on top in qualifying here at Interlagos. The big Yuki Tsunoda ahead of Antonio Giovinazzi already. Hamilton has made up 4 places, chasing after Valtteri Bottas. Here goes Hamilton on Tsunoda. This is a battle for 13th place. Hamilton's made it. I'm watching Hamilton on the main straight with DRS. I think into turn 1. Lewis Hamilton has got past Fernando Alonso.
Hill into turn 4, and Valtteri Bottas defending hard.
But Hamilton is up to 7th. We saw him through Ferradura, passing there Pierre Gasly. Bottle full blast all the way to turn 1, and he is gaining, and this pulls over to the inside. Sainz isn't going to fight that one. And
having around a lot, probably a bit too much if the truth be known. And there's Hamilton, but trying to go down the outside. Is he going to sweep through? He can, he's done it.
Hamilton, who's been making a habit of going down the inside into turn 1, this time dances around the outside to try and fight his way back. They're going to go wheel to wheel into Cedar Delago, and Sergio Perez repasses Lewis Hamilton. Outside, inside. Which way is Lewis Hamilton going to go? To the left, to the right? It's going to be to the right. It's going to be round the outside. Here comes Hamilton on Max Verstappen. Down towards turn 1. Verstappen moves and cuts out any possibility.
There it goes.
And crucially, Martini is closer than he was on the previous lap. And here goes Lewis Hamilton. He was last at the start of the sprint. Did Verstappen drive Hamilton off the track?
He didn't run into him.
Gaining on Max Verstappen here. Couldn't pull the move off Verstappen,
but he forced Max to go late into the corner. He's got a better exit. Hamilton with a much better exit down to turn 4.
I said it's a 3rd time lucky. Hamilton pulls ahead of Verstappen. The crowd go absolutely wild. He was 20th and last on the grid for the sprint. He has gone from last all the way to first. This has been from Lewis Hamilton, 101st win. Hamilton, against the odds, has come home to win the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Absolutely flying on this lap. 26.6 for Pierre Gasly, 26.8 for Yuki Tsunoda. Hamilton, it's a solid first sector from him too, as we come to the end of the middle part of the lap, and he matches Lewis Hamilton, his previous best effort from the flying lap before. So he's 3/10s up with nearly half a second on his final flying lap.
Lewis was flat out through 12, 13 and 14. Bit of understeer on a turn in here for the final corner, but it's absolutely fine. He'll stay there, hang there all the way down to the finish line. Will it be in the 1 minute 20s?
It is a 1:20.8 for Lewis Hamilton. The target was a 1:21 for pole. He's gone better than that time. Verstappen's not going to improve on his time either. This is going to be a Lewis Hamilton pole position. Hamilton has taken it, and has taken it by quite some margin. I mean, he is giving it absolutely everything. He's going to have to get
Max. So let's give the position back to Hamilton to do that strategically.
They've touched and they've collided! Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton! Now this is the DRS zone, and Max Verstappen, after letting Lewis pass, now goes for a lunge 7 incident. He's now going to be investigated after the race, and it's Hamilton and Verstappen going for it again. And Hamilton has now got past Verstappen.
I should put that front wing on next time, because Hamilton's just done a 30.8 with the damaged front wing there as well. Hamilton does yet another fastest lap despite flicking bits of carbon fibre anywhere.
Hamilton is going to give us level pegging in the championship as he comes home to win.
The kids out there who dream the impossible. You can do it too, man. I believe in you guys. Thank you so much.
I'll be damned if I'm going to win all these championships and have all this success and not use it to make change.